What's good, everybody? We're back again. Another one of those other ones.
So, anyways,
Yeah, you basically went to sleep. I wasn't entirely sure how the dream thing would,
I forgot
wind up.
that thing.
Yeah.
So you can all take your long rest without
oh
any
yes,
troubles.
finally, I needed that so bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
Now I'm on
Yes.
track. I remember now.
Because that's the thing that was kind of keeping me, because there were a few things that could have happened. But
I just got
yeah,
huge.
you had a long rest within the tiny hut that is like set up in this elevator thing.
We did it.
And you were planning to like pull the lever that makes the elevator go down. Apparently, at least that's what you tried out with magic hand. What it did last time. So I think you wanted
As
to
far
do
as I
that
could tell.
before the hut was gone, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken.
Yes. When the last moments of the hut.
Yeah.
Can you
So
name
you
your tiny
have-
hut Jabba?
Man, I'm taking suggestions. What would you like to name it, Solomon?
Jabba.
Oh
Java?
yeah, I always just thought that it was shaped like a big, large kind of, it's a lot bigger than it looks. I was thinking Jabba,
I'll compromise with you, and how about we call it Java, but you got to make coffee every morning.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, I
It could be
already make
Java the
coffee every
Hutt.
morning.
Well, then it's settled.
Oh, deal's a deal.
And I put
Java
my
the
puny hand
Hutt.
in your gargantuan hand and shake it.
Perfect.
Well,
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys ever just wake up and you're feeling just good? You just wake up and you're like, I woke up on the right side of the bed today.
Yeah,
Is that
I
a
do
thing?
feel that way normally.
Oh,
I've always wondered about that. Why don't they just make the whole bed out of the right side?
what
Is that a superstition? Why don't you just put the left side of the bed against the wall then?
And it's all one side.
I don't.
No,
I'm so.
Esther? I'm saying?
That's the same.
Is
It's
that
Java
a
the
thing in
Hutt.
Eberron?
It's just like it's just a turn of phrase. It
Oh,
means
it's like getting
that
off
you
on the
woke up.
correct side.
It's just that's what I'm saying it, I guess. But
That's
yeah,
how it works, yeah.
What happens if you get on the wrong side? Is it like a legal
actually,
issue?
you're more correct. But like right, it's like the correct side. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's less direct.
Eberron sounds fascinating between dragon
If you
ships
get on
and
the
like
wrong side of the
illegal
bed, that means
bedsides.
you pretty much everything. It's well, I mean, like dragon.
I think you're thinking
I,
way too much about this.
I just meant like when you get a little chance to sleep in a little bit, and the wife gets out of bed early, and you just kind of rolled over to her side where you don't normally get to be, and you just kind of sprawl out all over the place. That's kind of just what I was talking about there.
Nice.
I mean, it's pretty serious to lay with a lady. I don't know.
Well, when you've been married, it's totally okay. You shouldn't do it before then, though. Abstinence is the best policy.
I mean, I'm saving myself for Bahamut. Maybe that one gal that punched me right in the stomach.
You're a poster boy to the cause there,
It
Solomon.
did kind of
I
seem
would
like you had a thing.
advise
I knew it when I couldn't tackle her.
Esther, you got like dried blood and stuff all over you. You doing okay?
Yeah.
Very convincingly.
What?
Well,
I'm
Solomon is covered in blood and gore right now, but not a mention.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of it's a bit more
So,
normal for
uh,
for him.
that thing is really scary. I'm gonna
Well,
be honest with you. He almost killed
Alright,
me.
it's just dead. You don't need to be scared of it.
can
the one down
well
because this is
so like,
before we go down the elevator to go fight the thing that almost one tapped me, right?
Oh, they're not all dead?
Presumably.
Yeah,
Guess so.
because it was down there somewhere, and I know it's down there somewhere.
You know it's down.
And I didn't
Yeah.
see it. It came out of nowhere, and then I was almost dead.
I mean, I was
And it's
crawling
Around
through
the
one. It
corner,
looked pretty
yeah.
easy to kill, you know? We'd probably just go kill the other one.
I have a feeling that that's it's where we need to go. What did it look like down there?
I don't remember accurately right now. Above
You
board.
did only see you had a long tunnel that was completely dark. You did see though, like there was a little bit of residue light because at the end of the tunnel there was kind of firelight glow. And
Well,
some
and I'm a
big
cat,
vats.
so I can
And
totally
then
see.
there was a big, yeah, you did see, but yeah, and there was a big thing that just kind of lunged around the corner and got you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Pretty
caught
much.
like
Like you
slight
didn't
glimpse,
see much.
and
Yeah.
Maybe it was a
then
dragon.
on near death.
Yeah,
I
he
think I
peeked
saw
around
that
the
it was
corner and got
multi-headed.
eaten, more or less. Yes, they were. Like
I think
you
I saw
did-
that it was a big Cerberus like this one here, right?
You would probably assume so, yeah, because
Yeah,
you see like a dead one lying there. Although it's, I think, only half of it
and
now.
I know it's big. And you said I saw multiple mouths coming at me.
Yeah.
Can
So I tell them, I was like, it was really big. I got bit a whole lot in a very little amount of time, and I barely got over there.
can I walk
think the-
over to the edge?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Just because it's a fun detail, you only got hit once by 3 attacks. So
So they were
just to
quick.
make
They were
Each head
quick.
hit you.
Okay. Yeah, no, that means they only hit me with one. I dodged 2, but one of
Yeah.
them got me, and that one almost killed me.
It hit you very, very. Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
we can make
This
friends with
thing
it.
hits like a truck. No, I don't want to be friends with that. Well,
Yeah,
I
Esther,
mean,
did
it
you
would
try
be cool
using
if
your
it was my
words?
friends. Now, I didn't really have time to use my words.
Yeah,
It
no.
was more, what's around this? Oh my god, I'm almost dead, run.
I mean, it'd be what dog likes a cat sneaking up on them? I'm just saying.
It snuck up on me is the thing.
I mean, you kind of climbed
Kinda.
down into its hole.
Yeah, but I was
Alright,
like real sneaky.
I don't even like. Why did you climb down into its hole?
It discussed that I should go ahead and scout. I didn't know it was there. That thing is also sneaky.
That's what scouting is for, to be fair.
I
Like
did
finding out
much.
what's down there.
I found out it was
Did
up
your
there
job.
somewhere.
Yep.
I mean, you got the out and scout for sure. Get the fuck out of
I
there.
got fucked up. That's what the fuck happened.
Hey,
Yep.
Solomon, come here.
Oh, yeah?
You have one of those chickens. Maybe we can use one of those chickens to turn it to stone.
Pretty far down. That's a big ass hole.
Yeah,
I'm
but
telling you, man,
Big
that thing
asshole.
hits like drug.
so
Got
It's
so
a
one hit.
huge ass hole.
do you think you could help me down this rope right here?
I don't think we should go down there without Soren and
Yeah,
Esther.
we were about to
Oh,
take the elevator down there.
Yeah,
I thought the elevator was going to burn us to a crispy.
Well, I got this tiny
Yeah.
hut set up so it can't burn
Yeah.
us.
You're
Oh,
still having a little bit of the tiny hut left.
There's not
So-
a lot of time left on this clock, guys. If we're gonna
You
go
would
down, we need to
have
hurry.
to. Yeah, you would have to decide pretty much now if you wanna like use the tiny hut to go to get down there,
Can
or if you're gonna climb.
can I like run as fast as I can and then like try to
Sure.
try to slide through the blood like a kid like sliding through
Okay,
a
yeah.
mud puddle?
Like
Yeah,
a,
you
like a
sure.
water slide.
Yeah, just
Are
like
you trying to go
Yeah.
first into this huge asshole, or are you, oh, okay, you going? All right,
The
all right,
other
we're going
way.
back. We're going back.
Yeah, he'll just slide all the way. Yep.
oh,
Let me
Right
just
into
say,
the
I'm
other way.
I'm on the
sick move.
later. I just got a whole bunch of pieces, so I'm not
Yeah.
complaining at all.
Can we get a performance check out of
Out
the
of
homeboy here?
Sherwin for the sliding.
It's
Sure.
just for sliding.
Seems
It's no
fair.
practicality. It's just performance. Pretty good.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Mad decent slide, man.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
it's I make it.
No stumbling. He
I feel
gets
like it
pretty
was
far.
probably a quick 360 on the shell almost. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, for 12, yeah, like it
I
was
mean, you didn't do no
least
flips or
much
nothing.
more elegant than you would have expected. And sure, if you want to, do some
I-
kind of a stunt in between,
Sure,
why not?
I think it's just apparent that like Sherwin is
You're
just like
feeling pretty nice.
I'm feeling myself right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't do that. Don't do
Not-
that. We're about to go to a fight. No, man.
I feel like
Oh,
it's a
it's-
pretty sick slide,
No,
and then he
I'm-
like banks off the wall at the last end, just like so you know.
I
it's-
feel like
Yeah,
with our
maybe.
fast track
Well,
right here,
actually,
you're
that
raising
might-
things way too high, and we are about to crash so hard.
I'm
just
feeling good, Soren. I'm feeling
Very
feeling good
honestly,
today.
Like, if you want to make an insight check on him, if you like wanna like he's behaving differently from last night or like from the previous day, so to speak.
I'm pretty invested
definitely.
with how Sherwin is feeling, so I
Honestly,
think I
I
would
think I would
probably.
I'll use my
insight.
13 pass.
I would just take it for granted
Yeah.
that he loves sleeping and he just woke
The
up.
right side of the bed. He woke up on the
So-
right side of the bed, of course.
Just for your passive 13, Esther, you would definitely absolutely realize that he is like, very obviously had a seemingly very good night's sleep. Because the difference in how he behaves, and he's now like just talking much more freely and being like seemingly like he seems to feel younger or something. Like he's just having a good morning. The sleeping must have really done him well. Something
All right, good.
he needed that.
Yeah, he's just 2 thumbs up. about
Solomon,
that.
he's seems to be his usual self. Like he probably forgot by now that he was pretty down the last few days. Which I
Okay.
think checks out.
But I just realized something.
Okay.
So we have a dragon. Oh, he's not giant anymore, at least.
No, he's just he's kind of a medium size. He
Okay.
just looks like he should be bigger. It's just it probably still
Oh, I
kind
thought
of
you said he was
throws you off
large.
every time. No, he's spreading his wings. That's kind of the thing. I'll have to figure out. Maybe get another picture.
I guess
for
he's
him.
big. He's big to me.
Yeah, like you would think he's quite big, but he is kind of about medium. He's really not that. Like he's a little bit bigger than the average, human, and his wings are also stretching out. And if he stretches out, yeah, he's got a wingspan. But it's a little bit like judging you normally use a bird's wingspan to determine its like size, but that's not their usual. Like that's not how they would walk around on the ground or anything. So,
Okay.
it's kind of
I'm
like that.
totally gonna just sit on him because we just don't have enough space for
Yeah.
all of us.
Yeah, sure. You can kind of
So-
you'll fit all in there. It's gonna be a little bit,
Yeah, it's gonna be
a little bit of Tetris, just a little bit. Yep. But if you want to, you can either execute the plan now or abandon it and do something else.
Esther, you can
Like,
sit on my
Soren
shell
will
if you
know
want.
Time.
I can I can do what?
I said you could sit on my sail if you want. It's fine.
I am not going to pass up this opportunity that I am. And he definitely goes over and gets on the show and he goes, "Hey, Betty, this is great and all,
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to do this either.
but
The gods told us.
we're gonna need to have a talk while this thing goes down. Hit that lever.
But
Okay.
You're
what,
feeling great and all, but this is really very out of character for you. You know that,
oh,
right?
what?
You are very adamant normally about the whole shell thing.
Well, I mean, there's only so much room in here, and I thought about climbing on Solomon's back, but that just didn't work. So I figured, we got Bugsy over there. I forgot what you named him. And then we got Squigs over here, and I'm sitting here, and I curl up into my shell, and I just figure there's room for one more on top.
Dibs.
Oh no! I meant Esther.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for sure, but no
Okay.
above board. This is very sus. Like, this is so weird.
That's fair.
Like, this is so weird. He feels so weird right now. Like,
Esther is sitting on
because
top of the
he's
shell,
wanted to do
but
this for
his-
so long.
his
I've
eyes
tried for so
narrowing.
long, and he's for
Yeah.
some reason now able to ride on top of Sherwin, and he doesn't understand. He's so
Right,
confused.
right when Esther gets on top of Sherwin's shell, I go, "Now get him!" Just kidding.
Perfect.
Esther would visibly like jump a little bit,
Yeah,
like he's just like
Fully twitch. Yeah.
he's on edge right now. Because like this is weird. This is really weird. Like we've already put in character that I've been trying to ride on Sherwin since we met,
Yep.
and he's never let me do it except for one time when my life was in danger while we were in these in the tunnels in the
Yep.
1001 rooms.
Yep.
And now he's just asking.
It's just a kind offer.
I say,
He's being nice.
Yeah,
sounds
totally.
like we're in danger
Uh,
then, as the door
I
shut.
want to roll for insight now, actually. 'Cause
Okay.
it's.
Sure.
I'm sorry,
That's-
man. It's
that's
just
point.
really weird. Like it's
Yeah,
just
roll for
really
it.
weird.
Hey, Solomon, you want to pull that lever right there? Just make sure you pull your arm back in the Java the hut.
Stick my arm out of the Java the hut,
Yeah.
and I'll like feel around for the lever till I
Uh-huh.
find it, and
Yeah.
then like pull it, and then snap my arm back in.
Okay. Okay. So you're pulling the lever. Esther, you definitely feel like something must have happened during that night that made Sherwin that carefree compared to just a day ago. Definitely. There's no
Sherwin got
way you
laid.
could possibly like know what actually happened. You're pretty sure just from the general everything that happened before that he just went to sleep. That's really everything that happened. So it must have been something in his sleep. But you wouldn't like there's no way to tell what exactly happened. But yeah, it's he is definitely behaving differently and strangely. And yeah, you might need to find out
I'd be
more.
like, yeah, I definitely am like. So what
And
did
as you're
you
kind of
dream
thinking all
about?
that, the lever gets pulled. So, and you know pull back your arm. You're all like fitting inside the hut that's quite full with all of you. And the elevator starts to descend. The doors are instead of like there's those doors that you kind of can just pull apart at the entrance to the elevator. They just kind of from your perspective move up. There's no other doors on the inside, but there's just wall now. So you're just kind of going down with this whole thing. And you do see that there's the room is obviously moving because you do see the outside moving up. And as you go down, nothing happens for the first few seconds. Then
Yeah, maybe I was.
there's
waiting on
a
nothing.
there's a moment where you hear a slight sound from somewhere around you, and you then figure, oh, it's the dragon heads that start just gushing in oil, which is just gonna like go around the hut. So
Oh, it's like
now
a it's
kind
like
of
a boat wash.
pouring it in
Yeah,
onto the hut.
Soren, can I go
Um,
swimming?
and it's I mean, you want to go outside?
Me and my wife
There's
we used to
some space.
pay to go through an air taxi car wash like this. It was really nice.
Yeah, it's kind of like that actually. It's just that you're being, the room is being filled with oil, so it's probably a little bit strange. This keeps on happening for a little bit, and then you hear this roar of fire, and the dragon heads, after finishing pouring out all the oil that must have come from somewhere, they now set all that oil aflame. So now you're in a complete inferno with
This
like
is
there's
not
no
like the
heat
car wash.
coming through as far as I've read up on this. I think you're fine.
Totally.
But for like uh for 2 rounds, for a good chunk of time, all this oil burns up into very bright flames because it's obviously some kind of oil that burns very well.
It's all fucking kerosene.
Who takes the time to build an elevator like this?
It keeps going down
This
all
is
that time.
really
But it burns and burns, and you
fucking
do see
cool.
the wall on that in that area. Like it's not for a long time, but you do see just before the oil catches fire, you see the first scorch marks on the outer wall. Like it becomes visible as soon as there's no way out anymore, kind of. So then all the flames just engulf the whole thing except for your little space. And
This is not like
about
the car
5 rounds
wash.
later, you
No, definitely not.
you know, the fire just eats up all the oil. It's nothing really gets like it's amazing how cleanly it burns, really. And then the doors come into view, the ones that are obviously on the lower end of this whole thing. And the whole elevator stops. And you're now you have, instead of just a wall, there's now 2 more of those doors that you can probably just pull to the side, and they probably slide like the other ones.
Well, if the elevator's any sign of what's to come, this should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, let's just scooch around a little bit. So Solomon can get to the door here.
Easy peasy. Wow, these French really know how to engineer some fancy stuff. And I'll hop out and open up the doors.
All right.
I just stay on Sherwin's back.
Yeah, you'll probably just
Take
use
advantage as
every
long as
second
you
you can. Yeah.
I like
shit.
move up like a cat on his shoulder because I'm like only 2 feet. I'm like the size of an actual cat.
Esther, I'm gonna get out of my shell
Yeah.
now.
No problem.
I'll put you all in there before I get
He
you.
just doesn't move.
Yeah.
Well, see, that means I'm gonna need you to hop down there, but so I can, my balance can be good when I stand up. You know what I mean?
All right. That's fair. I guess. All right. He jumps off, kind of begrudgingly.
All right.
Walks over, gets on the track,
All right.
Stand up.
Nice.
lays back down though. He for sure isn't like sitting up. He's just like,
Yeah. I'll just
Still
put all
is.
the as soon as you 4 are kind of in there, I'll get you to be on the lower,
Does anybody know
where
how to
you
make
are
sense
right
of
now.
Cerberus?
Where's Solomon? There you are.
A Sirs bus?
I
I've
don't
never
know.
I've never seen a Sirs bus.
It was like the dead thing that was upstairs.
Yeah, I don't
There,
know.
there was a bus upstairs.
No, it's like a giant dog with 3 heads.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
That thing. Yeah. You know how to make friends with 3 dogs at the same time.
Well, with 3 treats, I'd assume.
Anybody got any treats?
I don't.
That is a lot of logic right there.
I do.
Almost made me a
Yes, I
treat
do.
in a very quick
We
order.
have
I'm
2 more
just saying,
actors.
this is
I have a bunch of rations, so
Maybe we feed it. Maybe it's just hungry.
I mean, that sounds fair.
If it's dark in
Trap
here,
down here.
I would like to cast light on my shell.
Okay. It's like after all the fire dies down, yeah, it becomes completely dark, but you do see a little bit of very faint light, but it is very faint coming through like the gaps of the doors. And it's kind of a warm light.
Yeah, I want that holy light. Light me up.
Okay. So just put some light in there. I think I've got some here that I can just use for that. Let's just put it there. Somewhere in here.
right.
Okay.
You know, light.
Okay. So you want to open the door?
Yeah. I'll open the door. Poke my head out.
All right.
Ooh.
You open the door, and well, there's a definitely, some kind of man or whichever other race made corridor in front of you.
A French-made corridor. Very
Sure.
nice.
Come on, guys. The smithy awaits.
Yep. You're free to
What?
explore.
I'm trying to
there.
stay in front of Sherwin, so wherever he moves, I want to be like
Go. Okay. Yep.
At the same
Shield
time,
up.
I'm trying to like get underneath his arm and be the first one too.
Aw.
Yeah, my shield up.
Okay.
Though, I keep pushing him back. Like, go down, Sherwin. Keep it.
Because
Bad
it's
boy.
quite big, it's gonna be difficult. You can try to like get
Wait,
in front though.
We gotta protect
yeah.
Esther.
Could I mean it's dex or strength to do so. It depends a little bit on how you want to do it. And shoving him out of the way will be really difficult.
Yeah.
Trying to dex out of his way is probably the better.
Yeah. This
attempt.
is about right. This is right. This is how it should go.
You just
Yeah.
you push against him, and you fall back.
Yeah, I'm just like,
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Come on,
I
guys.
gotta make the
Mostly using my calves, my baby calves, to keep them back.
Very nice. Yep. So, he's trying though. Like you feel
Yeah.
him trying.
I'm
Definitely.
I'm not trying to be like
Not a
menacing
chance.
about it, but I'm
No,
persistent.
he's trying to get in front. He's
Eager.
excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So
Keep like
where do you
moving
wanna
my
go?
shield.
Esther is actively not trying.
Yeah.
First.
Not in a hurry.
I'll whisper down to like a shuffling Sherwin. Which way are we going? To the right? Or to the right?
Wow. So here's
This
Do
right?
you
or
I'll
look
this
like-
both
right?
directions?
I'll
Yeah,
like
of course.
I'll put 2 little fingers up, point at my eyes, point at your eyes, put my hand straight up towards the side of my face, and then like point one way, and then pull it back, and like then point to myself, and then the other way, like just trying to, you go that way, I'll go this way, we both peek.
Okay.
Next time, just say right. This way though, right? You meant this way. And yeah, I'll sneak up and peek this corner right here. To the right.
And I'll do the
There is a room that seems to have been at some point kind of a weaponry of sorts. But there's a lot of broken stuff lying on the ground that you might, check through if there's anything useful in there. But it seems to just be a small room as far as you can tell.
and I am
Well-
tugging on you really hard.
Yeah. well, the other side of the like the other right, I guess, there is a huge vat of. It's difficult to see from this perspective. It's either like glowing, like red hot and white hot glowing coals in a huge vat in the middle of the room, or maybe just like a magma pool. And two of those doggies with two heads sitting very straight and very attentive, looking inwards into like towards that pool. And there's a huge kind of a bronze spherical thing behind that really catches the light very well, and so it's very impressive looking. It's it's glowing in all these red and yellow hues and looks almost alive behind it.
Holy cannoli.
So yeah.
Nothing in this room showing. It looks like it's pretty. Oh my god, there's two dogs right there.
Yeah. Where's the treats? Where's the treats?
I think I caught some, and I kind of bumble around my pack for a second and like pull out like
Mhm.
kind of like some jerky or something. Like
A ration.
yeah, a
Just-
ration.
Yeah. I mean, there's always some kind of a jerky and just dried
Oh, I
stuff.
wasn't, and I start nervous eating.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No. Okay. So we're gonna, and I just reach into his bag and
Okay.
try to see if I can grab a ration.
Grab something out of there.
I mean, help yourself, buddy. I mean, mine is yours.
He's not gonna. He's probably just eating and not really trying to prevent you from doing so, I guess. Or are you trying to like slap his hand out of your?
No, I don't
just-
care at all.
Okay, so yeah, just for the fun of it, just roll a d20.
Okay. I'm not looking.
Yeah, you're kind of rummaging around and doing that. It's nothing. You don't get anything that seems to be more like that seems to be viable. As it's probably just all the stuff that's on top. That's just yeah.
Is-
Oh,
I don't
you
even
found my
know what
lucky
kind of
spoon.
yeah.
Found my lucky spoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
The dogs don't seem to move. Like they should have seen you, probably, possibly.
what what is
They're
the
currently just looking at the thing.
is there anything in Solomon's bag that I could have just like grabbed and not looking like this is a ration?
Well, there's probably quite a lot of stuff. Solomon, could you just like give us like first 5 things or something that's written on in your bag?
Sure, I have a piece of a banner, a batch of shitty flowers, 10 feet of golden chain, or I'm sorry, 6 feet golden chain, 10
Yeah.
feet of chain. I have the axe of Xander, lion's head shield, javelin of
Mhm.
lightning,
Yep.
water skin vestments,
I guess the thing
censer
that would
candle.
yeah, I think it's probably like the water skin might just be kind of blocking the other things that are in like little leather bags or anything like that, or yeah,
Can I
all the
ju-
rations seem to be buried underneath all this weaponry and stuff.
can
So
I
yeah, you can
can I
take that
grab
out.
the scented candle?
Yeah.
And just throw it in the general direction of the dog right here.
Sure. Yeah.
So we're doing this, huh?
Throw a candle at one of the dogs.
Not like
I
at
see
the
him-
dog,
I-
but like on the
in
ground.
the
Just
direction
yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
I see him
Um,
do that and just copy him and throw my ration, just like eating it and then just go to throw it.
Yeah.
Shut-
Yeah, nice.
oh, You threw both the. Oh
Yeah,
my!
I
Oh,
mean the ears
mine wasn't a treat.
definitely go in that direction. Yeah. It's the ears go, like you see them both like, flicking their ears in that direction. Um,
Maybe they don't like
Other than that,
food.
they both sit in place, like they're sitting, and like one head is watching in your direction, like one is looking kind of at you, like yeah, at Sherwin you're definitely in like plain. That's where the one head is looking at. The other head kind of keeps being trained on like the rest of the room, kind of seems to be looking away mostly. Like they have the whole room covered. Like they're watching, obviously. They don't seem to attack you just from where you're standing, and they
Chewing.
don't really do anything about the candle either. So
Yeah,
They
Solomon.
don't seem to be attacking us.
That's what I was. Esther really afraid of these guys?
Esther, you're a cat. Can you come look at these dogs? Sure, you coming out here, if they see you, maybe they'll be like, oh, that's a cat, he's a cool guy.
Well, it's not attacking you, so it's not the thing that I fought. Well, didn't fight.
These French-made dogs are like looking around. Something.
Maybe they're good. Maybe they're good boys instead
I'm
of
just
not good boys.
thinking this is probably not the best idea you guys have ever had.
Soren, can I try to pet one?
If you guys,
I'll creep up to the corner, peek around the corner. In the name of Vulcan, lay down, and then I'll pull my head back.
Make an animal handling check, I guess.
Oh, god damn it.
Wow.
Hey, with the +0.
Nice. Yeah. You say that, and one of the heads, kind of like the same head that was kind of trained on Sherwin until now, absolutely realizes, oh, there's another thing looking around the corner, peeking around, and saying something, and the head is kind of like tilting a little bit, but that's all you get.
Hey, if I friended one, I'd be just like Esther.
Well, that's a great idea, Soren.
I don't know though. It looks like it'll bite me.
Well, I mean that's the idea is you become friends, and then he'll buy other things for you.
He'll probably bite you, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's how they like shake hands.
It's bonding.
I bleed really easily.
Well, I mean, do you want me to go with you?
I was gonna say statistically,
I feel like they would like that too.
But looking back, I've also shot every single one.
Yep. Do you want me to hold your hand, Soren?
You guys really think this will work?
Well, we could try.
Okay.
He starts to like pull out his bow.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're like holding hands and trying to
I'm doing that.
We're singing the YMCA as we walk in.
I'm kind of walking sideways to keep my, I'm doing it like the nerdiest way possible. I'm sideways, so I'm cutting down the size of my profile. I'm like walking sideways, one arm fully extended as far as it'll go, holding a ration out. The other hand stretched back.
Open.
The other hand stretched back, holding on to Sherwin's hand, and I'm just gonna yell, like, as soon as Esther says to keep your hand open, I instantly open my hand, just so, okay. I'm shaking the entire.
Okay. So you're moving up to that one dog that has been.
The ration is rattling a little bit as I'm like trembling, trying to hold it out,
and trying to like balance it on your open palm, I guess.
You got to keep calm. It knows that you're afraid.
It's gonna. It already knows.
Yeah.
It already knows.
For sure it does. You got to like reassure it that everything's gonna be okay. Not to it.
I would like to cast guidance on you as I hold your hand.
Like lined up with this.
Hey, little puppy. Do you have a preference of what head I look at? I'll just look at the middle one.
Stand between its heads.
Would you like to be my friend?
as you come into this room, like really, I know that Jarwin will realize it, and I think Soren isn't that far behind. You realize that both of these like dogs, I guess, are definitely looking like they are aware of you very much so. They're not moving towards or away from you, and they do seem to like something seems to be moving within this big vat of something. It's about 5 feet in height. Like the big orange circle in the middle is a vat that is about 5 feet high. There's a little bit of a there's you see that there are platforms built into this whole structure, so you can kind of like step up onto a little step so you can look into it, but you also feel that it's really hot. But like if you step on it's not a full 5 feet, so you can totally like look into it. And you see something moving in there. Like it looks like moving living flame.
I'm 6 foot, so I'll stand up
Yeah.
straight tall, and I'll kind of like lean up and so I can look inside. What?
Okay.
You see that?
Sometimes I
Something
forget
like-
how old Soren is.
He's very
There's
old.
something in there. Oh, that didn't look good, guys. That didn't.
You do
Did
see
you
a
take a
like
to
living
treat?
flame thing. Like it looks like it's just fire playing on the top of this. Apparently it's magma in there. But it's something swimming in there. You do see that it's weird patterns of flames moving like a big tail, just being dragged through this whole vat.
Eyes on the prize,
It's
Soren.
definitely a thing.
Eyes on the
Wow,
prize.
it's beautiful.
You just we just got to get a little bit closer, and you give him the little rat, and you know what? Hey, you could pick up that other one off the ground. You could have 2 of them.
What about should I give the dog the treat or that like really pretty flame thing right there?
I can't see no flame thing. I see this guy right here.
Did you
Like a-
just say really pretty flame things?
Yeah,
Feels-
there's this really beautiful tailed flame creature that's swimming in magma.
Oh man, none of this was a good idea to start with, and now you're gonna try.
Well, I think I mean there's signs here that this might be the smithy we're looking for. We kind of had to come down here if you wanted to be a dragon lord.
You guys, if I brought the campfire, this thing would have been like, whoa, these guys are cool. But now look at us, we look like idiots with our pants down without a campfire.
You would burn yourself if you were carrying the campfire.
If there was a way that you could do that without doing that, that would have been a perfect idea, Solomon.
Been cool though.
I still think you're cool.
So as you're kind of moving
Fine,
closer,
I can see the
where
point.
do you?
What do fire creatures eat?
That is a good question.
I
Maybe
don't know, fire.
maybe they eat candles, and I go pick up the candle and just like toss it in.
I'm gonna try
Okay.
again. I'm
I
gonna
mean, that's- I
rummage
guess
through my
that's-
bag
there's a certain
as they
amount of
say
logic.
this. Because I had a trigger for this. I'm gonna rummage through my bag.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, that's not even the -1 that's screwing you right now.
I know what to do. That's the worst part.
Are you like you're? Are you more worried about the dogs or the thing in the middle?
The thing in the middle is stolen my attention.
I am. I'm focused on the dog, but realizing that Soren is focused on something else, and I'm trying to just nix what he's focused on for just a moment so we can finish this
Yeah.
mission.
It's so pretty.
Okay.
I'm looking in my
It's
bag.
like the fires. It's pretty.
I'm
You
just
see
calling out
the-
things that are
like,
in my
it's-
bag.
There's like a head poking up, and you do see this fire snake thing, like looking up at you, pretty much. Like it's just above this magma, like
I'm
the
afraid of
actual
it.
magma.
Do Can you talk?
You hear?
Huh?
I will have to
I'll
check.
repeat.
Which languages do you speak?
I'll repeat. The only languages I know. I'll repeat: Draconic, Elvish, Celestial, like the same message.
Yeah, you just okay. You cycle through. It looks like you pretty intelligently, but also like, and it seems to maybe like be a language. Possibly there's a kind of a hissing sound that's a bit like it's probably trying to say something. Maybe, possibly
Is
you
it
can make an
Sylvan
insight
or
check if you want
Undercommon?
to.
Can I, in comment, I'll say, "Do you understand me?" Can you nod if you understand me?
Yes. You hear something that sounds like it's answering in
Oh,
some way.
I have some for this. Hold on. And I'm gonna flip and cast comprehend languages.
Nice. Okay.
If you can understand me, then now I can understand you.
Yeah. You cast comprehend languages, and I think that is you understand the literal meaning of anything. So, you now start hearing. I don't know what you're saying, but I think you're talking to me.
Oh,
The
I can
ultimate
understand.
fuck you.
I can
That's so
understand
good.
you, but you can't understand
Here,
me. This is
I mean,
impossible.
use your pen, do some drawing. Here. He just like holds it up so you can like just dispel it and then resummon it.
yeah.
I'm looking through my
Okay.
pack. I'm like, I'm pretty
Oh.
sure you just called me a pussy.
you speak whatever language this is. I'm gonna let's I draw like what do I write? I'm gonna draw like a little picture of like an anvil and a hammer, and then draw like as close as approximation of a dwarf as I can get away with.
Okay. Because it doesn't actually understand you, we'll do this. Solomon just keeps doing the thing.
It's so bad.
It's
Yeah.
terrible.
You know, you draw that.
You
You
guys
can
rolled above a
either
5.
use, oh, let's say this is a little bit like Solomon trying to dance his way out of stuff.
Hasn't rolled a 5.
Either performance check, or you can try to go for like a pure, like you can try persuasion, but it will be a disadvantage.
It's all plus
So,
zeros. We'll just
yeah,
try.
What's it gonna
just to
be?
see how your drawing goes in that case.
Hey.
It's pretty good. You hear you still hear this kind of hissing sound and something. It's a weird mixture of like a little bit of bubbling magma and hissing and lots of sounds that remind you more of a very, very roaring fire. It's also got some very interesting undertones.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, so does anybody speak primordial?
Much just blowing us raspberries and fucking
I mean, you
magma.
can tell me or your like let me know which languages you speak. I can check all your sheets as well.
I speak
I know
Aquan, Celestial,
Sylvan
and
and
Common.
Undercommon that are not in the list of languages that I've already.
You don't need to look
Yeah.
at my sheet to see if.
Yeah, no, I know you're
know.
you're fine.
Solomon barely
See it,
speaks common.
giant.
Yeah.
Barely. See how I spelled fuck in the chat? Jeez. Like Goofy. I said fuck like Goofy.
You can stretch it. Does somebody speak Infernal? Infernal's a corrupted version of Primordial.
I speak Aquan.
Aquan is a variant of Primordial.
I think you're kind of weirdly the closest one. You recognize the kind of language as something very like it's a very primordial in that way that it seems to be very connected to a certain element. that kind of
Okay.
connection is something that is maybe a little bit recognizable to Sherwin.
Could I do like
Um,
a history or religion check?
It's
you
like
can
it's like
totally
hearing
do yeah, make a history check for that.
it's like hearing an ancient dialect of like English, like old English, to like
Or like
what we speak in American now. Like we would
Or like-
never understand
Romance
what they're
languages.
saying, but we like get
Think,
that
yeah,
we
it's-
know that's English, but like I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
I think it's even worse in that it is a little bit to stay on theme if someone that speaks English nowadays hears someone speaking old French. You recognize certain patterns because
Recognize the
some
Latin
language,
base,
like
but
parts
like
of it
other
have
than
been
that,
leaned
yeah.
into, like have been loaned from from that language into English, and that kind of certain more like the patterns of the way it talks reminds you a little bit of just the Aquan cadence in certain ways.
And you could swear he
But it
picks up
just
like
doesn't
a
give you a
word
lot
or
of
two. It's like
it-
every now it's like
yeah,
Drake,
it's
blah, 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 blah,
like
Capri Sun.
you
blah, 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 blah,
sometimes
like,
just think, oh, that sounds a little bit like a word. Yeah, that you might get that, but nothing you could make sense out of.
Perfect.
With the history check, you have like and I like you think it's probably you see it's trying to talk to you. It's kind of focused mostly on Soren. And you try to like just from the looks of it and try to figure out what it is. And because you have some connections to this whole, water plane elemental field, you feel like it's at least something that is elemental in nature, and you also think that just from its surroundings, no big surprise there, it's probably a fire related elemental.
Does
That is all you get from that.
does the tone of it sound like he is suffering in any way?
Oh, that is really hard to tell because this whole, like, that kind of language is made out of things that basically always sound a little bit aggressive in some way, like to you, because it's
Okay.
like, it just rings a bell from like danger from fire. So it sounds a little bit intimidating at all times.
Okay.
It's hard to
Can
tell.
can I point at the so it's if it's looking at me, can I point at the creature and then like do like the hand motion, the puppet kind of talk, and then
Yeah.
point to myself and point to my like gesture at my ears, trying to
Uh-huh.
convey the message that I can understand. Like the creature talk and I'll
me-
hear.
Yeah, let me just I'll roll something.
Because
for
if
that.
the creature
Why not?
starts talking, then I can like acknowledge what the creature's saying so that the creature can pick up on the idea that
Ooh.
that's
I
not
just rolled a natural one at this point.
That's the dice hate us.
That does not help.
No, not at all.
I rolled for wisdom to see if the message gets across. It really doesn't that much. Like it keeps talking to you, and you keep hearing this. Like I hear your words, but I don't understand them. You hear those.
I'm gonna nod at like very
Uh-huh.
vehemently at that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yes,
okay.
yes.
And
Giving two
it,
thumbs
like,
up, like
starts to
every
think.
gesture I can
It's
think
like-
that somebody would understand.
Mhm.
As I'm digging through my bag, I go, I can't see anything in this bag. There's so much shit. Somebody hold this, and I pull out the lion's shield and I hand it to Sherwin.
Okay.
I go, hold
Okay.
this, get this out of the way,
Okay. Okay.
and then I like yeah, just keep digging. I'm like, fire foods. I like keep digging.
Yeah.
The seeing the shield out, I will kind of like wave at the fire snake and then point at the shield.
Okay. Yeah.
See-
You didn't even really have to do that. The shield comes out, and it catches the light nicely as well. And the head of the creature kind of goes to it, and like it looks at it. and you hear in your head, everybody else just hears furious hissing of fire and roaring and these kinds of sounds. You hear in your head though, Soren, oh, that's a long time ago.
Oh, I immediately start jumping up and down. He gets it. He recognizes the shield. Genius, Solomon. Genius.
I would say, oh,
Good.
well, how about this then? And then he kind of like stepped to where he's still got the bow drawn.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay.
aimed at the dogs. It's not aimed at her.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Because he's already had a problem with those. So he
I'm
steps
trying
to like
to figure out. You're having a bow drawn means that just from having done archery, I'm trying to think of how you would draw a bow without and then still do anything.
No,
with it
he
actually,
moves. That's what I was saying. He
Just with
moves up to
crayon?
Solomon with the bow drawn, and then he
Yeah.
releases it,
Okay.
and then opens up his coat so she sees the breastplate.
Okay.
And I pull out
Looks
the
around.
axe of Xander and scratch my head with it, and I go, I can't think of what food for fire would be.
You know what? Could you please make a dex save for that?
I go to cast create water, but can't because I have two shields in my hand.
Yeah. Okay. So for Solomon.
Oh,
starts
to do that,
scratching
I
his
forgot.
head with
Yep.
the axe.
Yep.
And I'll say for a 7 you get that you just shave off your hair on like one side of your it slits off, and the little bit of the side of the beard is now gone. Because I don't think you have hair on your head, but it slips down as you're stretching, and it just goes and shaves off half of your beard.
And I 100% don't notice. I
Yeah.
just don't notice.
It doesn't
as I
actually
pull
hurt
it down,
you,
it just shaves it, and I'm just like, oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Yep.
I'm officially half bearded.
Yeah.
That's
We
good.
need to-
X.
For a little bit.
We need to get Vulcan out here so he can talk to this guy for us.
He needs to use that axe.
You
I need to
And I'm
find
still
a,
digging in my pack.
see this
I need to find a
creature
comma in the
just-
primordial dictionary.
Yeah.
It was
you-
killing me
you
that you guys
see
weren't
the-
asking about these things.
the creatures is looking at all of these items that you took out and made visible, and it goes, you're a curious group, and you hear this it's more like, you don't seem to understand me, and then a little bit more thoughts of well, that man that came in earlier did. I don't know. It's just thinking about, what did I do differently when someone else came in and we talked fine to now. And
Got
it
it.
doesn't seem to
And I
get
pull out a
anywhere.
blanket.
I'll look
I
back
pull
to
out
the
a
rest of the room
blanket
and
and
say,
hold it
"Look, he
up.
said there was a man that came in here earlier that understood, and they understood each other just fine."
He Esther at this point in time swings the bow, goes up,
Mhm.
and he takes the pen from Darth.
Okay.
He's just
Oh yeah, I'm not good at drawing. Maybe you could draw
Yeah.
better.
this. And then he just goes to draw he wants to do a replication of the Dragon Lord's coin.
Interesting.
Um,
Yeah.
He wants to do the seal of Pythor
Mm-hmm.
because that's on the castle walls and all that shit, right?
Yeah, there were banners and stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
And
Mike, you gotta draw
then-
something for Vulcan. This is his house.
And yeah, I was to say, did Vulcan have a crest or anything?
Good
Not
question.
on him when you he was in the castle, and there was nothing that was
Was there
not
anything on his
obviously.
hammer?
You would. That's either a history check for remembering details from when you kind of the mind
I'll go
palace thing.
for it.
I'm
What's
gonna
the other option
show-
though? Just in case.
The other
I'm gonna
option
give-
you could try is, instead of remembering these things, you could try to just go for something that would still approximate him without being a sigil or some kind of official sign
Yeah.
of him.
I'm gonna give Esther the help action by showing him how the quill can draw in different colors so that he can like match the hair color and everything like that to try to increase the likelihood of recognizing.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Okay.
I'm also gonna pick Esther up so he can see over the 6-foot wall.
Thank you very much. Because he's just like, maybe this. He's just like holding the pen up, and he's just like, I didn't think this all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like Simba
Been
in The
there.
Lion King. I'm just like holding him up in front of.
Like she's
this
a
thing.
lot taller from way back there.
Yeah. I mean, the creature will like seeing that you're trying to get the attention. It just rises further out of the water. It's tall enough to do that, and you know.
Okay, so it's now out, like leaning out over the edge.
Yeah,
like,
it's
down.
decidedly not leaning over the edge. It's just growing tall enough to look over, without leaving that circle.
Interesting. Okay. So it's specifically not leaving that circle. Okay. I would do the symbol. I would try to do the Dragonlord symbol as accurately as possible. I would try to do Pythor's symbol as accurately as possible.
Yeah.
And with the Dragonlord symbol, I would do little arrows to each of us below it.
Nice. Yeah. Okay.
And then do like a little rising sun, like a new dawn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It might be like they might think of the setting sun, rising sun. Either way, it's still like a time frame that they might be able to get it. And then I would do like, because he already did the dwarf and the hammer, right? And that didn't work. So
yeah,
I would do because we're assuming that if he knows Vulcan, he would know most of the other gods, right? So I would do a violin because that's the instrument Kyra plays, right?
She had a.
Does she have a flute? Yeah. So I would draw a little flute. Okay. I would draw a hammer. I would draw a anvil.
Yeah.
And then I would draw. There's one other thing that I was thinking I should draw. Shit, we've met one more.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know what it is. So we know that Sidon is the god of or the titan of the sea, right?
Yeah, like it seems to always be depicted as like sea and storms and like lightning, stuff like that.
Okay, so then I would go to the side a little bit further and draw like a little ocean, like a little stormy ocean, and then a big X through it.
Okay.
And then I would look
interesting. Okay. Let's like do either just I think Dex is best for you, but because it's like actual pictures, that you want to be recognizable as much as possible. Make a performance check with advantage because people are trying to help you in every single way. You can. What I'll say is you just do the thing with advantage for now, but there's also some bonus from trying to do all these things. Like there's,
Oh, that was a good ass roll.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Hell yeah! Thanks.
Yeah, pretty much all of it is very recognizable. Actually, like pretty much like reading a picture book kind of. Only Sauron hears. So you're trying to go against some titans, are you? You just
I'll
hear those
immediately like point at my nose and like point at him. I'll clap. I'll like put my hands up in the air. Like I'm trying to make it as obvious as possible that I'm cheering on.
Which is really fun for all
I'm
of
just
you
like,
because
what are you
see
fucking doing right now? So just translate for.
I'm making him realize that we just agree with what he said. He just said that we're trying to go against the Titans.
All right.
I start doing whatever Soren's doing.
I draw a little guy with two, I draw a little guy, 2 thumbs up, and then I do a check mark, and I like just basically run through every language's version of like yes, because that is something that is common
Yeah.
for every
Yeah.
fucking culture around the world. You know, at least 1 or 2
Like
other
passing
languages how to
knowledge.
say yes.
I don't know any
Yeah.
other
So I
cultures
do
that
that.
live in fucking fire.
I write all of the different languages. Yeah, but like we're obviously equating our world to D&D world for that scenario, and it's like you would think that an ancient being has heard yes.
The thing is, even just Soren starting to dance at the right moment kind of gives it enough of a hint that that's what happened. Like that, it's the right kind of conclusion that this being came to, and it also like realizes now that there's some understanding on your side. So it'll just turn to like it's still not entirely sure how much of an understanding each of you actually has, so it'll just kind of look at each of you in turn and just go, well, I can help forge your little weapons there. I am the keeper of the forge. I can awaken it.
What? He says he's the keeper of the smith.
Nice.
Who's that?
I would write.
He could reforge the weapons.
Write. Okay. When he says he's the keeper of the forge, I would write in common, keeper of the forge, and an arrow towards them, and then I would write Esther Stillard and an arrow towards me.
Okay.
And then I would do the whole like me you thing.
Yeah. I mean, you have a lot of like parchment and stuff at your disposal, so it's like pretty easy to do a lot of these things.
No, this can write on anything and erase off of anything. So I'm just writing this like on the stone and erasing. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's just drawing it really big on the whole floor. It's a big ass creature. He's trying to.
Can I just try to clock what the dogs are doing right now?
Yeah,
They're listening intently to all of this. They haven't moved, and they are staying where they are. Kind of getting a little bit defensive if you try to get any closer to them.
Soren, like, can you ask if I can pet the dogs?
You want to ask that? Try to ask somehow.
I'm asking Soren. Ask him if I can pet the dogs.
You want me to ask if he could? I can't. He can't understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I can't just not ask to pet a dog.
Excuse me, sir. Can my friend pet your puppies over here? Are you a sir?
Like, as soon as you kind of get into this sort of conversation, you hear in your head, Soren, you must be careful. The Cerberus might be coming.
Oh,
and you see them kind of cooking, like looking around, and there's like this whole bubbly thing going on in this pool that this thing is swimming in. Then you have those two two-headed hounds sitting on the side, and the one that you actually also threw like a candle into his direction earlier, this side is the other head is kind of turning around a bit further, and you do hear some growls from like somewhere behind all this.
The fire snake said to be careful because the Cerberus could find us.
Oh, It's like I haven't fucking said that the whole goddamn time we were down here.
Sir Burris.
Can I
Lord.
can I
Now it's unfortunate, but we have to deal with it because now we're guaranteed this is the goddamn place we gotta be. But now we gotta fight that motherfucker. Oh god, here it comes.
How do we like even reforge these items when we can't
Oh,
communicate?
it's too late now. Now get ready for a fight. He's away because I can see him from where I'm at.
Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, and I'll look over in that direction.
And then he bows
yeah.
drawn, pulled, and he shoots.
I want to
Okay.
I want to at the first like thought of like as soon as Sora says they say that we need to like the Cerberus is coming.
Yeah.
I want Sherwin to run forward, try to grab the one that's the little guy right there and throw him into the pit.
Oh, interesting.
Well, that could upset the fireworm.
What?
Interesting.
I mean, maybe,
Okay.
I'm
maybe
trying to
Because
get this guy.
Esther
I'm trying to
has
get
the
this guy out of
advantage
here.
Of seeing a little bit more
You're gonna
than
Jack Black his
most
dog
of
off the
you.
bridge.
Yep.
Whoa.
Esther, you get
Yeah.
like you can make one attack outside of any like any initiatives. Everybody, and after that we'll have to roll initiative because reasons.
Sweet.
Thought you could sneak up on me, mother.
Oh, what? I forgot. If we hang out with this guy for a day, I can talk to him.
Oh, because you can learn people's languages?
Yeah, I'm an anthropologist.
Yep.
I have adept linguist as my feature.
Yep.
You fucking nerd. I'm sorry.
Absolutely love the idea of hanging out with this fire spirit for a
And
day. I'm
I
not
really
gonna
like
lie.
the idea too of Soren actually like getting there, and within a day is actually really
I'm
pretty
just gonna
nice.
spend like all day ritual casting, like
yeah,
understand
trying
languages,
to
comprehend languages,
figure
so
it
I can
out,
figure it out.
taking notes. Yeah.
You
Perfect.
can't read
Honestly,
this point in a
that
book. It's
sounds
coming at us.
amazing. Like,
Yep.
Like I think
pretty
of
much
that
perfect.
at that realization, I would be completely distracted for the creature. Guys, I can figure this out. Like, just give me a day to figure this out. I can
Yeah,
totally learn this language. Why is everybody looking over my shoulder?
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
already actively shooting and casting stuff.
And I'm
Okay,
spending my
yeah.
turn calling Soren a nerd, so that's my turn.
Nerd.
That's your surprise thing that you do.
I am poised
That's
to
my
take off.
surprise round.
Yeah. Yeah. So the thing rolled very low, so
Oh yeah,
that's good
we can
for
roll an issue now.
you. Yeah. Just to make that work, and I'll also roll for these guys.
I'm assuming
Alright,
they
that's not
can't
terrible.
I'm
attack
grabbing
because
first
they
turn.
didn't get advantage, but I will make them move up. Is that all right?
You get to like shoot because I'm still like I think it's still kind of the case that someone is also like holding you up a little bit, even though the thing has come out, but just so you can kind of they're helping, or you're probably just using one of those little steps that are in front of that. So you do look right across this.
Kind of
Like
figured
lava
I was
pool.
like on the edge of it, like just hanging there.
Yeah,
'Cause I have a
yeah,
climb
or
speed.
that.
I just assumed I was like hanging on the edge of it,
It
like
is, yeah. It's pretty
like
hard
and just
though.
riding with
Like,
one hand.
yeah, you can do so, and it's not gonna hurt you, but it is on the edge of hurting. Like it's
I've worked on an
pretty-
airship engine before. I can
Yeah.
do it.
It's not nice, but you can do so.
It's for a greater
I
cause.
still
It'll
have-
be alright.
Yeah. I still have the other Sherman in here. Let me take that one out. And also,
And then to shoot, I just dig my
Oh,
toe
that's
claws
so
in
cute,
and then
right?
like balance on my knees and lean forward and then just start shooting.
perfect. So, that was a 14, right? I think with a 14, you might. Yeah. So you almost hit it, But not like you see it grazing one of the the kind of hunchback of it. But you're pretty sure it didn't actually like leave any marks. You're a little bit nervous.
All right. I
That didn't
activate
work.
with my bonus act. Wait, so do I just get my attack, or can I use a bonus?
You
action?
just get your attack for now. Like that's you kind of initiated the actual combat.
Soren.
I'll just roll for these two as well. And I'll see where they land. Nice. Wow.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
shoot and say, Squigs, go left.
Yeah. So you
Rolling
Damn,
fire
Archie,
over there.
what the fuck? Better not do that shit for the Cerberus.
you know where you're standing right now. The first one to do anything is actually the dog that you've been kind of trying to communicate with, who is gonna snap at the squigs in front of him because that's exactly what it's gonna do. Yeah, it's gonna try to bite him. And oh, I might want to make it visible though to you. That would be nice. 23.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Squigs.
Damn.
So Squigs takes a whole 3 points of piercing damage.
Which one? The left side or right side?
The one with the A.
One with the A. Okay,
Squigs A.
that's
Squigs.
Alter Squigs.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The second one. So yeah, technically it's the same thing as you know, but I think he saved from it before. So, but no, he actually got that disease. But then you resummon him. That was
Yeah,
the way it worked. Yeah, you can do
it's
the
a
con save
con save.
at DC 12. And if he doesn't make it, then you know. He'll be poisoned for the fight, so that's might suck. Even though, yeah, you make it.
Oh,
12.
let's go.
Really, baby.
Let's go.
12.
So, no other effect. It just kind of, you still see the saliva kind of just looks a bit nasty on these dogs.
How much damage was that again? I had to redo it.
3 points.
Squigs.
Okay, done.
Hey, making a save.
Yeah, nice. The other dog is also like they had almost the same initiative, so
Damn, dog.
is gonna try the same thing on real Squigs then. He will try. That's an 18.
Yeah,
All
that'll
right, here
hit.
it comes, guys. Get ready for a hard fight.
Real Squigs gets 7 points of piercing damage. There we go.
Shit.
And
he's immune to
12
poison.
con save. But yeah, he's immune to poison, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Must be nice.
You'll still have to do the con save for the. Actually. Yeah, because it's against the disease. So for the disease part of it, you'll still do the save. But you're not gonna, he's not gonna get the poison condition from it. Or he just saves out of it.
I broke part of my screen, so I have to do stuff in smaller, and so yeah, it's just taking a little longer.
Just let me know what the we'll figure it out. Just we can do that. Thing is that you're gonna be next anyway, so you get another shot and actually get to move and stuff.
Yeah. I wanna make sure that everything's up to date. So it was a con save?
Yes, con save. DC 12.
Oh, well, it's a 17 on the dice.
Yeah. So no effect against your little dragons at all. I also need to put that little dragon, actually.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, I'm gonna shoot at the Cerberus.
Mm-hmm. That makes all the sense.
Pretty sure that second one doesn't hit.
Yeah, the second one doesn't hit, the first one doesn't.
I should hope so.
Adding favorite foe.
Mm-hmm.
Starsky coming in hot
Ooh.
with that 13 months. You're the man, Starsky. You already know what it is.
This cat
Cat,
doesn't like
cats
dogs.
be dogs, man.
Yeah,
Cat be dogs.
Bonus
Natural,
action.
natural enemies.
Yeah.
On the second one, I will bonus action Zephyr Strike. So I will
Okay.
get to reroll the second miss.
Yeah.
You go, Garfield. Kick Odie's butt.
Oh wow, yeah. Yep,
Kick him right off the table.
That works.
Fuck yeah. And then I get an extra D8 because of Zephyr Strike.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, you know. Wow. Okay.
Oh yeah. Goddamn.
Let's go.
That's another 8 points of piercing.
And
Alright.
then I will order both squigs to attack.
Yeah. Each of the dogs, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yep. So go ahead, roll for them.
Oh wait, that was the wrong one.
That's
It's my weapon attack for squigs though. For
Yeah.
my summon spell.
Yeah. Yeah, that one hits. And I guess that's do we go like in reading direction? So first the copy and then the real one, or do we go real one first and then the other one?
I go. I normally go summon and then.
Okay. Yep. So we'll summon one first.
I'll tell you what, this screen breakage is a pain in my butt.
Not the way, huh?
Yeah.
This is the
Well, I
way.
could be mean and say that the second one gets to take the 3 that you rolled on the first thing.
Ooh.
Because then it wouldn't hit.
Ooh.
But
Oh.
yeah, that's pretty good. But you
So
can
that's fine. You can do that. You're the DM.
I don't really want to be mean though, because I just know
I
that
fully
you
accept
rolled
that
a
though, because
3.
I did roll a 3.
Yeah. So in that case, you would just do the damage that you just did, but you wouldn't need to
Normal squigs
roll for the
misses.
other one. Yeah. But you do
Because he's
get
only got
to
a plus like 3.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I think it's a +3 anyway.
Actually, no, he has a plus 5, but still does not.
Oh, +5 is still an 8. Yeah. Still gonna be.
You mean an
Not
8
quite
doesn't
enough.
hit? This is too hard. I quit.
This is bullshit.
Right.
It's fucking
Yeah,
bullshit.
so I guess that would be everything that Esther does. I think.
Yeah, he's gonna stay
You
right
can
where he's
still
at. He
move,
feels
or
pretty good.
okay.
Nah, he feels pretty good where he's at. In between him and the thing coming is a giant fire creature, so he's gonna like that because he's pretty sure like we're cool now. Like we're on the same team.
Okay. Yeah. Fine. That makes sense. Yeah. So I forgot to add this damage here. Actually, so now I'm fine. Soren, it's your turn. You see Esther just go off in all the directions. What do you want to do?
Immediately panic, turn around fast. Oh, okay. That's a big one. That you said it was a big one. And I'll
I fucking told you it was a big one. God damn it! Nobody that goddamn listens to me. This is fucking ridiculous.
I will
Keeps
step
cursing under his breath.
up on I guess the platform, whatever, kind of like leaning over the top of the tank, and I'll point a finger toward the Cerberus and cast Fireball.
Okay.
I'm
Nice.
a one-trick pony at this point. I'll hit him. This is a forge. Everything's it's a forge. Everything's made of stone, so I'm throwing everything I got. I'm gonna do it about right here. That way, it won't come out into this chamber that we're in.
Okay. Yep. That sounds good.
Holy crinkleberry, Soren! What's your aim in that thing?
Oh my
That
Yeah,
is
God.
I
15
point
hits.
I point a finger gun and like a little ball of fire forms at the end. I just go, "Ooh," and it just
Yeah.
shoots out and then explodes.
I'll make sure that you see the result. Yes.
I'm getting
you
pretty good at that.
Hell yeah,
First-
you are
dude.
getting
Oh,
really
no.
good.
Oh,
at
let's
it.
go!
Save.
Let's go!
like the first time a mistake, but now I just kind of lean
Like
in.
that, I feel like that
Great.
just like knuckles. Like I
Yeah.
definitely just like fucking fist bumped him. I was like, that was a good one.
I mean,
That is a good
I'm
hit.
telling you, like
Crush.
You
the
meant to
whole
do that,
time.
right?
Crushing
That was
right now.
on purpose.
Yeah, that time was on purpose.
Nice. All right. Yeah,
Oh.
we're really getting the hang of that shit.
You know, honestly,
You-
the most of the
Yeah.
magic I cast is like the language one and like enlarge sometimes if I want to make more out of a meal. But like,
I feel like
know.
this. I like this. I like this. This is good. You can keep doing it. 'Cause you know how useful that is. Imagine this.
Dragon's
Actually,
Breath was
we'll-
a bit of a reach.
Dude,
Honestly, like, it
Dragon's
was.
Breath on Squigs though was amazing.
There's an explosion. We feel the concussive force of 2 phases of gas and the actual blow
Yeah.
itself. And I just go like, and I go,
Yeah.
you fucking nerd.
What? That was
Oh,
solid
nice.
wall. I'm like, I've turned completely around facing you. I'm not even looking.
Half of my beard goes flapping with the breeze.
Yeah. Which
That's it.
also
That's my
probably
third.
means that Soren now kind of realizes that you have half a beard.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Nice.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Which brings us straight to Solomon, actually.
All right. Let's see now. So I saw the dog attack both my friends. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with odds. I'm gonna go for Squigs A. Evens. I'm gonna go with Squigs B.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
was gonna
So I'm
reiterate
going
that
for
it
or
is visibly
original Squigs.
different between the two.
Yeah.
but-
Okay, I didn't know if I knew the difference, but I'm going
Yeah.
for this one. So 5,
Yeah. Real
10,
swings.
15, 20. And can I occupy the same
Yes,
this
they're
week?
small.
Yes, you can. I'll
Awesome.
actually probably
So-
put him underneath you.
I'm gonna pull the Cerberus tooth that I had made a necklace out of, and I'm gonna pull it off my chest as I run up with my shield. I'm gonna just rip it and then try to stab one of the eyes of one of the
Ooh.
heads with the
Ooh,
tavern brawler.
nice.
So vicious.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
That's
that.
so
yeah.
dope.
We're gonna get you a
Uh,
handle made for
Yeah.
that.
Just yeah. I hope you hit. Roll for an attack.
It's 15 hit.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh god, thank God.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna roll tavern brawler damage unless you want me to roll anything else.
Do that, but you hit well enough with the 15 that you can just because that's such a great idea of like using that like this, roll another d6 on top of it.
Yeah, so here's my d4, and then I'll roll a d6. So it's 6 damage there, and then 1d6. So
That's the
not
first time
great.
you've
Of it?
used something with your
Yeah.
Tavern Brawler strike that could actually be used as a weapon.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you might be right. You might be right.
Yeah.
And even
Well, I
then,
guess
it
chair
shouldn't
is
be a
kind of
weapon.
club, but
it shouldn't be, but it could
no.
definitely be. Like you
Yeah,
normally, it's just
could
normally
make
been
it a weapon.
large, weird. Like you used another monster. Actually, that was a very effective weapon, and I don't agree that at all. But like you used another monster as a weapon once.
Oh,
It's not even-
Dottie,
Dude, he
Dottie,
used the
stop! I'm
horn.
blushing. Thank
He-
you.
there was a
My
horn
God.
that was made from the like.
Yeah,
horn of
that
the
is
dragon.
true. He did use the horn. He did stab that through someone. It's okay.
Guys,
second
stop. You're gonna
time
make
you
me
used
cry.
something that could actually be
That
used.
is true, yeah.
and it's
Cut it
and
out.
it's very effective as we anticipate.
Yeah, Solomon has got like that freaky, simple-minded like strength where he's like, you don't think there's much there, and then a lot of violence comes
Then
out.
it
and-
just happens, yeah.
yeah, and it's very scary because it's like he's so childlike,
Yeah.
and
Just
then
see Pink Mist.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like this is he's disconcerting sometimes.
There's lots of ways to think. Now since I have landed an attack, I would like to grapple this thing.
Yes, please do so. Yeah. It'll try to well,
A
I guess
strength
its
check?
dex is a bit better. Yeah, it'll try to dex out of it as soon as it, like...
And do I just do strength, straight strength or athletics?
It's athletics to do so, but I think you'll probably beat an
it should
8,
be
so...
fine. And then with
Yeah.
my second attack, now that it's grappled, I'll throw it into
Yes.
the magma.
Yes, please.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
See,
You want me
Yeah,
to roll
just
for that?
Great minds.
roll with advantage because it's grappled.
Right.
And if you hit, then it just...
Is this straight strength, or are you gonna let me tap roll for this?
You can. It's a brawler strike. I mean,
trying to
throwing someone through the
I'm
window
trying to-
is the brawler strike, isn't it?
I'm trying to dunk a dog here. I'm trying to
Pretty
fucking pick it
much.
up and dunk that shit, right? And I'm
Yeah.
gonna go. Let's see how high I roll. Okay, I'm going between the
I
legs,
mean-
like Vince Carter. Elbow on the rim.
Trying to dribble a dog.
Let's go.
Okay, sure.
Fucking tea
Yes,
kettle that shit.
That works somehow. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I can. I'll roll. I'll roll 66.
A lot of ways to tank, guys. A lot of ways to tank.
Of damage.
100.
And I don't think it's gonna, like, if it survives, it's still gonna be in that thing. So, yeah. Let me see. That's another 19. Yeah. So, gonna be a bit sad in as it's not gonna die like straight away.
So that's fine. I
Mm.
do with
Kind
my
of
free action.
lands.
I do with my free action. Look back at the group and I go, "Hey guys, I found a snack for it
well done.
in my bag."
Nice. It
Now
is
that was
not
wild
gonna
ass shit.
like, yeah. I mean, it's gonna sink into the lava. I think we can at this point assume that it's just gonna be dead. There's no way anything else happens. So just to make it a bit easier, I'll probably just take it out of combat right
mean,
now.
a little back end of the free action. Nobody fucks with squeaks. And just and then that's the end of my turn.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Fuck his ass up.
That was really good. I'll consider it dead by now because it'll not survive this.
You will not
Yep.
survive this.
You just hear the single kind of. I mean, there's not even gonna be that much sound, I guess. Probably just a kind of yelp as you like huck it in there.
Oh, it's kind of sad, actually. A little bad, honestly, deep down. He is like,
Yeah,
oh,
but you
shit."
know, it's kind of quick anyway. Just it's quite a hardy kind of creature, so yeah.
I won't think
Gonna
about
take
that
that one
tonight when
extra
I go to
second.
sleep. As Solomon in his head.
Okay, sure.
And she's just like, hey,
I won't
fuck you,
replay that
dogs.
noise over and over. No, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
Dirty
you might
ass
be a little
fucking
bit
bitches.
distracted by the Cerberus thing in the other room, kind of
It's
growling at you, just going. It's just, I mean, it's got 3 heads, so it's always a little bit of a. I would probably assume disharmonic kind of growl.
But he's spreading the love on the
Growl,
heads.
growl,
too. It's like
growl.
shooting one at a time.
Yeah, I mean, it's adding more heads. Those dogs only have 2. This thing has 3.
Yeah, I mean, I've only hit 2 so far, but we're getting there.
Yeah. It will. Yeah, I mean, it'll move up to all of you. And since the dog on the other side is still kind of, busy, and there was a big guy doing weird things, I guess it'll come up right to you,
oh yeah.
Solomon, because
Bring it on.
there's now a free spot.
Still have my shield.
There is a squig is under.
There's
Zenith's
also
legs.
squigs, like they're right next to each other. Yeah.
What does it? What does it look like as it goes by that big brass thing?
It
like
just
crawls
kind of
over it.
walked. It actually like muscled its way behind it, like it went around it.
Okay.
And
So
kind
did
of
the big
like
brass thing just not move?
it didn't do anything. It seems to be you from your perspective you don't know how, but there must be something that is like that a stand of some sort. It's a like it looks like a complete sphere from your perspective, but you don't see the like the lowest part of it because there's the vat in front of it. But it is standing there, like it's not moving. And at the moment doesn't seem
the
to
hurt.
do anything.
Oh, it dashed.
So yeah, it's just coming your way, and I mean it's got a hard time to get through, which is why it doesn't get its whole movement, but it still has a lot of movement, so it still gets to Solomon. But the brass thing itself didn't do anything. It like the Cerberus definitely like touched it and had to get through, and that didn't do anything. It didn't. Yeah.
Okay.
It did not react to that.
Right.
I guess the Cerberus is gonna try to bite Solomon
Oh shit.
because yeah. And do you see? Yeah, now you see it. It'll try a bite on you with its first head, and that's a 22.
It's for sure.
Yeah. That's 14 points of piercing damage and a point of poison damage.
All right.
Also make a con save, please.
All right. I think that's enough.
That's not quite enough. You are now poisoned for a minute. So for the next 10 rounds, you're poisoned.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just do the put a P on you or something. Yes, you have that.
Ew. All right, or Kelly.
I was waiting for it. At
Yeah,
that point.
sorry. At least he's in jail now. I had to wait until he was in prison before I could make that joke.
Prison also starts with P.
Safe.
Yeah,
Jeez,
you know he's getting peed on in prison so much.
I think there's even.
Better
if I
be.
can find it though. Yeah, I'll lose this one probably. Yeah, not. Let's put a little symbol on you instead, because that's nicer. Okay. So, yep, it bit you with one head. Next one coming in.
Oh shit!
How about a 24?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, that
no!
hits. Oh, right, here we go, boys.
17 points of piercing damage.
Is that all? All right.
And 2 points of poison. Don't do the thing again because you already are poisoned.
17. So 19.
It's 19 altogether. Yes.
All right. All right. Still up.
Good.
Thank God it doesn't have another head. Oh, wait a minute.
Thing was.
That's only 16.
It misses.
Whew.
Thank
Good.
God.
A lot of ways to tank.
Oh
Also
God.
here.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. So that happened.
All right.
That's its turn. It doesn't do anything else. Also, now that it's kind of closer, you did have this big one upstairs. Like you saw its remains.
Starsky, getting
this
those
one here
subs
looks
out. You're the best, Starsky.
oddly
we love
smaller
you around here.
and
not dead.
much more alive. Yes.
Yeah.
But it's like smaller and looks a little bit like as it runs and all these things, it's not like it looks a little bit. It would look funny if it wasn't so dangerous. It's got a little bit of a weird coordination problem or something. It's a bit shambly.
All right.
Yep. But yeah, that's all its turn. So Sherwin, you're up. You see it just bite too big chunks out of Solomon. Also, there's a dog. Another one.
I think that uh, Sherwin is going to try to move past the dog, take an attack of opportunity if he has to.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the will use its reaction, yeah. But, let's see. Bite. Would a 13 hit? No.
No, it does not.
Way.
So yeah, you're fine.
Sweet.
So 5, 10, 15. Can I get to right there?
You can get there, yeah. You kind of
Okay.
squeeze between the vat and the thing.
Cool.
Yep.
I am going to come up around the corner, close my eyes, and as I do, the ground just becomes littered with flip flops as I cast Spiritual Guardians on myself.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yep. So there's now a bunch of flip-flops everywhere. Yeah.
I
That'll-
note that heavily.
That'll work probably. Yeah. Do they also work right when you cast them first?
No.
No, it's just when they're starting.
Yeah,
Okay.
when they start their turn or enter the area for the first time.
All right.
And so actually, I don't need to be right there. Could I do it like I could do it from farther back?
Yeah, you
and
can
hit.
get a bit further away.
I could hit both. Of
What's the
them.
radius? I can just make a we can add an aura to your
It's
token.
15 feet
15?
on myself.
Because then you would know exactly what it is. Let me see, 15 feet.
And it's everybody of my choice too, so I can
Yes.
I can not hit
Yeah.
the fire.
So that's the
bender
radius you can
yeah.
get with your flip flops.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Who do you choose?
Fucking
Obviously,
Klaus.
probably all the dogs.
Yeah, just all the dogs. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. So that's your turn.
That is my turn, and it is concentration
Okay.
too.
Yeah. The next one to be up is the one dog here on the side that's remaining. So that'll be a save on his part, right?
Yes. So wisdom save of 15.
15.
As
Well,
a spectral form of my wife shows up.
how about a 4?
Picks up a sandal off the ground and
hit
just
that dog with some damage, please.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
So is it
yes.
specifically
did this.
not your wife though? I just want to clear this up.
No, it specifically is like just many manifestations of my wife slapping things with flip flops.
Okay, so
For-
it is your wife, but with flip flop
Yes.
just
Yeah.
all over the place. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Never mind.
13.
I feel a whole lot better because I was worried about your mental condition if your wife was not in your spiritual guardians now.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
No, for right now, that's what you see. It's just a bunch of wives slapping a dog.
Yeah. She.
The dog just kind of winces, goes. I guess both of the heads just go. It just. Go to the
Solomon
side.
shudders.
Oh.
Solomon shudders a little bit.
Yeah. Oh. Yep. It'll still try to attack the squicks that's it's in front of it
What's this
because
suddenly burn hair? What are you guys doing?
they don't like. Oh wow.
I'm fucking dying over here. Jesus Christ.
Does the death dog hit copy squicks with a natural 20? Yeah, it
Oh.
does.
What?
Oh.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
Barely.
Oh.
Let me
God.
check this. So that's 9 points of piercing damage. And it already rolled its save. So it's technically something it has to roll every time. It depends a little bit on how bad your rolling screen looks right now. Because otherwise, I'll allow you to not roll for this one because it's also the copy. Because that's really very easy to fix.
I mean, yeah, well, I'll roll it. That's cool.
Okay. So it
and
takes
then
the 9
so
points.
it's like yeah, so it's then it like increases in badness.
Yeah, it's either it saves the throw or the hit point max is dropped.
Oh yeah, that's fine. He can fight till he dies. I'll just signal you on.
Yeah. All right. That's all the dog will do though. So yeah, pretty good. Nice. No poison whatsoever. It's fine. And it's your turn after that. So
Yeah,
your target just came a lot closer.
it really did.
Yeah.
I immediately activate Zephyr Strike.
Mm-hmm.
And Sharpshooter.
Just all of it. Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate that. See how that goes, and I guess it's you're just gonna completely concentrate on the big one, right?
Yes, I rolled good. I'm so happy.
Let's
You
go.
21 hits.
God.
Oh, that's gonna be a lot of damage because he's also my favorite foe, and then there's
Yeah.
An extra
Squig's
10.
gonna add on to.
I feel like it's gonna
Stress
take a
to
lot to
flat
get this
10.
thing down.
Yep.
I already took a big 29 from home slice.
Mm-hmm. It took some damage, and this will probably like do a lot, but we'll see.
Deep.
Okay, 14.
Still leaving it on Sharpshooter.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. So 13 is
Darn, should have taken it off.
probably gonna miss. Yeah, it's gonna miss. So you're too excited about the first shot. The second one just goes wide, just above one of the heads, just ducks out of the way, just in time.
Alright. So Pseudo Squig's gonna attack.
Yep. Probably from like under the like Solomon's legs or something.
They're like no Pseudo
my God.
Squigs is he's on his own. He's just running between
Yeah.
the dog's
Yeah, okay.
legs.
Yeah, okay. Yep, that's the 21. Yep, hits. So that's probably, well, we'll see.
So is this the one attacking the other dog?
That's the other dog, I think,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And then now Squig's gonna
Not
attack.
great, but yeah, and now Squigs, yeah. He does attack the big one. Yep, hits.
God
Let's
damn.
go.
his like, yeah. The attack rolls are pretty big.
Damn.
I mean, yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, it happens, man.
Still, it's damage.
Well,
It is.
I hit a lot of things.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you
did good.
still do
You
a
did
lot of
good.
damage per round. It's a lot. Yep. You do see the creature looks kind of frenzied and confused and just biting everywhere. It's got 3 heads, so there's a lot to bite. Soren, you see all this happening. There's now also flip-flops everywhere. What do you want to do? I would suggest to maybe not do another fireball, but it's up to you.
Yeah, no, the fireball can't happen right now. That moment is past, unfortunately. I'm going
Not ask how
to
big the room was.
I'm going to put a finger out, and I am going to use my action to summon my raven perched on my finger.
Nice. Yes.
I am going to use my bonus action, boop it on the beak, and give it dragon's breath.
Nice.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say, okay,
I
buddy.
like this.
Fuck yeah. Yes.
I like
I-
this.
I need to come up with a name for you, but for right now, you'll just have to be my guy, okay, my guy. Like I need you to go up, right? Stay about 10 feet above them. Angle it away from the group, right? Let's be a nice guy. And why don't you go
Cocks his
kiss
head.
Ness? And I'll cast him up so you can fly over and breathe on the back.
Goes up and flies over there. And yeah, I mean that's just a dex save, isn't it? For
He
whatever
just became
he
mobile
tries to hit.
legendary.
He did.
Yeah.
So
I'll roll
dex
it out.
is
It's Dex 15, yeah.
11, so 15. Yeah, let's see. 17. Yeah. So, but still half of it, right? Lightning
I
down.
believe so, yeah, for the I think
That's
it's half.
pretty good still.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, half.
All right.
And that's action, bonus action.
Also,
say the name of it.
Dragon, don't forget about our buddy that's here. That is
He's kind of
also.
hanging out in the like.
He
corner
was
there.
instructed to protect us.
Yeah, he's still just watching this whole thing. You need a little bit of a push to do
I mean,
so.
we don't want him to get hurt.
Yeah,
can't- we
dude.
can't-
Possibly also that.
We can't
So
resummon him
I would say to him, I'd be like, "Can you do anything to help?"
Okay. Okay.
without dying.
That wouldn't hurt you. Yeah, that is like, can you do anything to help that wouldn't hurt you?
Can I use my
Okay.
free action to call out a dragon? Talk shit.
I mean, we'll have to see.
I'm not looking.
Not me, I was
That's not what
paraphrasing
I'm-
for him.
I was gonna say, I'm not looking to
Yeah.
talk shit. That's not like.
Yeah.
I'm still speaking respectfully, like
Yes.
respectfully. 'Cause it is Esther, so he's still.
Yeah.
He
It's a
doesn't
dragon,
want
so he's
this
nice.
dragon to get hurt.
Yeah.
Like he's the only
Dude,
thing
he
that I'm
wants it
nice to.
so bad.
Like
Esther
and
wants
so
it
like
so bad. He's so
just, like,
thirsty for it.
no, it's so bad. It's terrible. It's the worst. It's like all my character flaws are dragons, and that's it.
Yeah.
The dragon also kind of talks like a very like child. Kind of reminds me of Solomon. So I feel
Yeah.
He's like, get
Yeah,
out of here,
actually, that's
dad.
kind of close.
I'll fight when I want to fight.
Like-
Solomon, it's your turn though.
All right.
Right now.
Yeah, well,
So-
with it, so I got some chompy bits on my bits. I'm gonna
Mhm.
grab the I still have the Cerberus tooth in my hand. So
Yes.
I would imagine as this thing's clamping down on me, and I'm trying to fend it off with my shield. I'm gonna try to stab it also with the tooth.
Nice. Yeah. Go
So
for
I'm-
it.
Go
And
for-
you'll get the same added d6 to this because I really like that idea.
All right.
Also, this is kind of
Oh, it's not
Cerberus
bad.
Inception. That definitely hits.
Cool. Is the same thing. My tavern brawler and then a d6.
Tavern Brawler plus d6, yeah.
And does it con save?
It will try to.
Cool. So that's 10 damage.
Got a good chance of doing so, possibly. 23 for the con save.
that's pretty good. So I'm gonna use my
Yeah.
bonus action on this. Actually no, I'm gonna divine smite right now. For
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
So hold on, let me do that really quick. So that's 2d8.
Yeah.
And then I will that happens. That's another
pretty good.
13. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action
Ooh.
to try to grapple one of the heads.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. You're trying to just grab one of them.
Yeah, I'm going for it.
Sure. This thing is strong.
Yeah, I bet.
But if you're trying to do it just one head,
One
you
head.
know what? You're gonna get. You're kind of aiming this. You'll get advantage at this. It's
What?
still not a it's kind of yeah, because that makes sense. You're not trying to get the whole thing, so its whole strength
No.
is, not gonna help it that much. You're just
Three
trying to
heads.
get one.
I'm
head.
stupid, but not a psychopath. Oh, I'm trying to just stop one head
So
from
you'll
attacking
have
me.
to beat a 19.
And I'm allowed to use athletics, correct?
That's the correct thing to do.
Yeah, so that's the first
Yeah.
one.
Let's
Go
go.
for it. Okay.
I
So
mean, yeah.
and then with my
You
second
have one
attack, the head that I've grappled, I'm gonna get stab again. This time I'm going nostril. I've gone for the eyes a couple times. I'm going nostril with the tooth
Okay.
again.
If you do that to the one head, then yeah, roll with advantage on that one. You're
Fucking
like locked
sweet,
onto this
dude.
one now.
Yeah, I'm being a piece of shit right now. Oh, that's not great. That'll work.
That is much better. Yeah. Yep. You hit.
Let's go.
Dude,
Just roll
I'm
the same thing again.
unloading
So
damage
ooh,
right now.
plus a d6 again.
Dude,
That's
Solomon
another
never
10.
does this much damage though. This is insane.
I mean, you got all the reasons to. Wow.
Inspired.
Wow.
I'm getting thrashed around while I'm
Okay.
holding this thing's mouth shut,
Yeah,
jamming
yeah,
a
you're
tooth up
kind of-
its nose, and I'm just
Yeah,
like, lots
pretty
of ways
much.
to tank, boys. Lots of ways to tank. I'm just
Yeah.
that's my turn.
There's a hint of desperate in that. Are you okay over there, Solomon?
No, I'm fucked up.
I really
Ramming
don't
this
think
fucking
he's
tooth
okay.
in
There's a
his
lot of blood
arm.
coming out of a lot of places blood shouldn't come out of, which
Oh,
by
yeah.
the record, so it states there shouldn't be blood coming out of that.
How can you tell he's covered in blood from playing
Yeah,
with the
he's-
Why are
foot?
you guys so calm
it's
while you're
the
talking about
difference
this? I'm getting
No, you can see the flow in the dark red arterials.
I'll
like
give you
I
that
can
one
smell
that
it.
is completely
Just to
safe.
paint a picture, there's a cat with a bow and arrow shooting on top of a well of fire with a fire newt
Yes.
inside of it, while a raven is breathing lightning breath above, and
Yes.
you are wrestling with a giant three-headed Cerberus, and there's flip flops all over the fucking ground.
Yes.
It's called a
Yes,
all
of it.
Wednesday.
Mini
Soren.
Yes.
Get over
This
it.
is like
Quick summary.
I don't even think I could have this experience in a dream.
No,
No.
No,
But that's why we played this
this
game.
is special.
consider yourself
Yeah, I
woke,
just
homie.
just
'cause
wanted
this
to lay it all
happened.
out there.
It's and the good thing about the Cerberus is going next, so
Yeah.
I'll say that one of the heads is disabled because you're like clamped onto it,
We're gonna clip
Cool.
that.
and because you're
Lots
also
ways to
kind of
tank.
like halfway using the head to like you have the head in your arms and like jamming this tooth into the nostril. It's kind
Yeah.
of slumping down, and actually the head itself stops moving, but it also means you're kind of really very close to the creature, so it'll
Yeah.
have a kind of hard time to bite you, like not
Okay. I
I
completely.
will
One of
say
the heads would
Squigs
be a
did jump on
disadvantage.
top of the shield, so he's like up there. just,
Yeah.
"Arr, arr,
Okay. If Squigs is kind of trying to, I'll give it
arr." Intimidation check.
Squigs can get sure, why not? Make it an intimidation roll. Why not?
Wow. You
And
have to be
I'll
huge.
contest this one with
If
one
this works,
intelligence
I
roll,
would
which is
give them
weirdly
that.
high.
So it's charisma, right?
What?
Yeah, it
Oh,
is charisma.
God.
Oh,
The
okay, so
thing
he has a
doesn't have a
minus
lot of
one. I
intelligence. It's
can't.
rolled really well.
I can't actually click on it because it's part in the broken screen. But he has a minus one.
It's a -1, so let's just like, can you roll a d20? Otherwise, I can roll this
I
for
got
you.
a nat 20.
Let's
Oh
go.
my god.
Let's
What
go.
the
Let's go.
Let's go.
This isn't
that
even
case-
sane anymore. This doesn't even make sense.
One head will go for
Oh.
Squix. The other one will go
Oh
for
my God.
Solomon.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my
The
god.
one
Thank
to
you,
Squix
Squig.
first. That's this one. It's a 26 hit.
Jesus Christ.
Squig's about to get
yes, I'll
worked.
take it. I don't even
It
care,
takes
dude.
15
Squig's
That's
about to get
so
worked.
cool.
4 points
Yeah.
of poison damage.
He does not take
19
the poison
altogether, but
damage.
yeah, you only take the 15. And it would be another con save against poison though, so you're fine. And the other bite goes to Solomon. So let's see where this goes.
Isn't.
That's a
Oh yeah,
27.
that hits. Oh shit.
19 points of piercing damage plus 1. poison.
Solomon collapses completely off of.
Oh no!
He's
Yeah.
completely unconscious. Down.
Oh,
Sherwin,
I tried
Sherwin,
so
Solomon
hard.
is up.
You did. Okay.
I'm gonna turn off my
he's-
mic until I come back up.
Okay. So, but the good thing is that's the
committed.
turn of the thing. It's all it does, and you all see that it is also looking bad.
Oh, if it was its
Like,
turn,
the
needs
dog.
it needs to make a wisdom save or get
Oh
chocolate.
yeah, and that's at the start of its turn, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so just in case, Solomon, you might be safe. Wisdom. It's not too bad. 23. So yeah, it saves.
Okay.
So it only
I
takes
mean,
half, right?
Uh,
Or
good.
does it not take anything because that's
it takes half
yeah,
on a successful
half.
save.
Yeah, okay. So
So 5 takes 5.
so there's the thing. This is what would have happened if there weren't the flip-flops all around you. Because it only had a few hit points left and half of 10 is
Let's
actually enough to
go.
get it killed.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Chunkless.
So never mind. There is no
Blow.
damage against
Oh
Blow.
my
either
god.
of you.
Blow.
All right, so I'm back up to
Yeah.
11 points.
Yeah,
Oh,
you still
God,
have
thank
your
God.
hit points.
I mean, it being
The 15 for Squeaks also go back.
Yeah, I only had
Fucking
11 points.
chocolate.
Only had
Yeah.
11 points.
it being
Yeah.
it being
Yeah, the
Beware
turning of the turn did the thing.
chocolates.
it
Yeah.
being
Wait,
it-
we're not out of this yet though. There's
It-
no,
still
there's
two
still
more.
another
there's
one
one more
alive.
dog, but
Yeah.
it's
I
not the
mean,
big
get
one.
out of here. I got pseudo squigs over there. He'll handle it.
It being my turn, like after that thing dies, I
Yeah.
definitely would throw a healing word over at Solomon.
Solomon? Yeah. Oh yeah, do so.
At
When you throw that to
second
me, I
level.
go, what? What?
Oh, I said I said you're doing just fine there, buddy.
Oh, I feel much better all of a sudden.
And
You
it
do.
is a total of 14 that you
Holy
heal.
shit.
Pretty
Yeah,
nice.
That's very good.
2d4
That's very
plus
good.
8.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cut me
Okay.
close, not gonna lie, boys.
Yep. That was close.
And
Yeah,
that's
Sharon, anything else you want to do?
well, that's just my bonus action. So,
Yeah.
for
What you want to do for your action?
my action, I want to just walk over closer to this little guy right here,
Mhm.
and speak a word of radiance right at him. So he needs to
Oh.
make a con save.
Interesting. Yeah, con save. Well, sure. How about 19?
19 will be enough. He doesn't understand that I'm speaking the good word to him.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's no language it would feasibly, understand.
Yeah, and that's
It
just
just looks at you.
that's just a cantrip. So there's no halved or anything. So
Yep.
that's the end of my
So
turn.
you try to,
But-
do
But
that.
now he needs to make a chocolate
Oh, no,
save.
no. Yes, he does. So that is another. Let's see.
That's wisdom.
Wisdom. Where is it though? There we go. There we are. That's an 8. Yeah.
10 points of
So
damage.
that's the full 10.
Chocolate
So
damage.
even though your word didn't do that much, it now looks very hurt from being beaten by flip-flops. Like,
Well-
it really looks pretty bad.
My
it's
wife don't
still-
play no games.
Okay. Obviously not, no. It's on its last legs. But I think that's all for your turn, right?
That is
Because
all
unless you
for
wanna
me.
Move somewhere?
No, I just
Okay.
moved up in that guy's face.
Yeah. All right. So the dog gets one more chance to just bite stuff around it. You didn't hurt it. Your spiritual guardians hurt it. So
Correct.
I'll roll for it if it's let's do a d6. If it's 1, 2, or 3, it's the other squeaks, and otherwise it's gonna try to get Sherwin, which it's gonna try to get Sherwin. Okay.
I was
so-
whispering in its ear. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
a 20 to hit.
Oh, I got too close.
You take 4 points of piercing damage. and also have to make DC 12, which you do. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're fine. Yep. So
Sure,
nothing else
why?
happens.
Ouch,
Okay.
you little pumpernickel. What are you doing over there?
I mean, he doesn't really. Those things are really not that bright, so he'll just stay where he is.
You know, we were going to
There's
give you
no-
these rations on the ground over here. We were going to straight give them to you, but now
Yeah,
you're just being a big
yeah.
old meanie head.
Aw. Yep. So I guess Sherman just kind of talks down on the dog and lets his wife beat him with
Well, I mean,
something
he
else.
is being kind of an asshole.
Yeah. Esther, what do you want to do? There's
Well,
not that many targets left. Think you're probably gonna get this one.
I don't know if he knows about this. He's gonna shoot. He is just gonna shoot him regularly. Dude, I don't know how much else is going on. So I'm gonna stay a little conservative. So I got it. Okay, yeah. Fucking tabs and stuff.
Yeah. Well, the 13 is, and that's for the little dogs. That hits actually. So 13 might be enough. We'll send damage. We'll see.
I'm gonna shoot twice either way.
Nice. Okay. Where do you want to shoot it to kill it? That's gonna be all it needs.
One in each head. First on the left
Okay.
side, and then as it
Cool.
goes down one.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. It's got two heads. I don't know how that works.
Sure, yeah. You just shoot one right through the temple and the other one right in the forehead or something. Yeah, it crumbles to the ground with no sound at all. It just kind of didn't even like it was concentrating on totally different people as you shot it.
Surprise,
and it just
motherfucker!
collapsed.
Oh, thank God, no more yelps.
Yeah.
Wow, that was
Oh,
What did
wow.
what did we call it? It was aggressive euthanization, is that or brutal? What did we had a
I might have not like I chose not to remember.
yeah, we coined
I don't
something.
remember that at all.
Not
either.
great.
No,
It was
I'm
not
I
sure
know
great.
there was
I
something
feel like
like
that's
that.
the reason none of us
It was
remember.
pretty
We're just
evil.
like, let's block that out. Like that didn't happen.
Yeah.
There's an
Yeah.
archive of it online.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we totally like.
You
We
go
can
and check
remember how
them.
evil
In
we
the
are.
moment.
It's great.
Yeah.
Let us know.
There have been some.
Let us know in the
interesting,
comments if
I
you
will
know
retrieve my arrows from
what we
all these
said.
things.
Yeah, you can like just for the fun of it. The ones that are in the creatures are kind of easy to find, but just in case you break any of them, trying to get them out again, just you just roll a d20, and if it's anything that is like above an 11, then you'll get like most of them back. So just probably you're fine.
Hey.
It probably takes a little bit, but you get all of them, but probably like 2 of them back. Okay, so
well,
for
so
now,
look around to make sure there's nothing else here.
I mean, your dragon is just kind of sitting in the corner, kind of just holding tight, looking at all of this and being confused by the flip-flops and things. The fire creature in the middle is looking kind of like it kind of dove back into the pool to like be out of the way and not be hit by stuff. It's kind of raising up again, looking around, looking at the dead dust all around it.
I'm gonna
All
use
right, little
15
bee,
points
you
of
okay?
lay on hands on myself to
Oh,
heal
nice, yeah.
15.
Perfect.
Is anybody
Yep.
else hurt?
Nope.
You just see
have
me
to
pat my crotch, like, nope, much better now. Much better now.
If more people are
Okay.
hurt, I'll do a prayer of healing. If not, I'll just heal you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think the
I am-
others got hurt.
I
that
am
much.
perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Squigs and pseudo squigs on the other hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Not great, but also both of them can be resummoned, and you guys do know this.
I would like to spend some time ripping the ever-loving teeth out of the Cerberus, as many as I can
Okay.
get, because I would
Strength
like
check.
to. I would like to be able to have Esther build arrows out of these teeth if I can.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, make a strength check.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay. Just straight strength.
And then
Well,
I'll have
you
to
know,
roll.
sometimes, guys, in life,
You get one of the canines out. The other ones are so like fastened in the gums, and it just kind of splinter off some pieces, but nothing really happens.
can I give you an option here? If I'm trying to rip these teeth out and these things are poison, I probably cut myself.
You the thing is, you like it's a bit like a snake's bite that like pumps it through when it gets like pressure on. So trying to pull them out, you would not like push on those
Can I say it
little sacks.
and also?
So you wouldn't get that. You're still poisoned though anyway. So technically, you would have
Yeah.
even had disadvantage on this, but you can't go lower
The
than
g-
like
Yeah.
one.
The good news is it'll remind me, and I'll cast lesser restoration on myself to get rid of the
Ooh,
disease.
nice.
Yeah.
I would
Nice,
jump
yeah.
in and be
Is
like, whoa,
anybody
whoa,
else
whoa, whoa,
disease?
whoa. Now, hold on. My summoned one is, but he's fine.
Yeah, I think the others are all fine.
I
I'll have
mean,
to
can I
actually
roll a
start
survival check
working
to
kind of
figure out how? Oh shit!
Yeah, roll a survival to figure out anything you want about this creature that is survival like relevant.
We know that it's poisonous, so I want to see if it's like a venom sac deal or like a bacterial type deal. Is it like
yeah.
Komodo dragon or like a viper?
Yeah. You just roll, and it'll probably help you that Solomon just tried to get its teeth.
I'm sorry, you said I got a tooth still?
You got one of them, yeah.
Okay.
Because you're just so strong that I don't see why you wouldn't at least get one of them for other reasons that I'm not gonna tell you right now.
Cool. Thank you.
So 22. Actually, that will also give you the explanation. This is just a young juvenile. This is not a full-grown Cerberus.
Would I assume that this is not the thing that attacked me?
No, you would probably think that's what attacked you. You just
Okay, so I
really
think
well.
this. Yeah, so he just.
I think
he just
it might have
caught.
even critted on you that one time.
Yeah, so I was just like, okay, so this was it.
Yeah. It's young though, and its teeth are. You see those. It has grooves, and there are venom sacs at within the gums. You do see it kind of like.
I want to try
shove
to
out somewhere.
carefully remove a venom sac.
Okay. Yep. With the 22 survival, I'll give you like you'll have. Yeah, that'll give you advantage because you know exactly what you're looking for. Just make a dexterity check for that. So you should probably get that. You're not trying to hide it, so yeah, just gonna be dex. Still quite good at advantage.
I was trying.
Unless you like.
You gotta go for it.
Yeah, definitely. And you do get advantage from it because your survival was really high, so you know exactly where to, like, what to cut and how to, or what to avoid. And all you want to do is basically not cut the wrong.
Baby.
So yeah,
Let's
got any
go.
files
Those
or anything to
20s,
collect
what's
this stuff
up?
with, or
Let's
Just
go.
over
try
those 20.
to like get the sacks out there.
I'm trying to
as
get the
well.
whole sack. I want to
Okay.
get, if possible, I want to get both of them. But yeah, I am
You
trying
get
to get.
yeah. They're busted in one of the heads that got the tooth in its nose and stuff. But you get
My bad.
3 of them out there. Like one of the other ones is also already busted by possibly an arrow. But you get 3 of them. So it's 3 sacks of venom that you can use as a poison, and it's basically like 3 vials.
So I would like, does someone have somewhere where we could put these till we can do something with this? Because I feel like this is going to be hella useful. Just holding up 3 just
Yeah.
skin
Just
sacks
dripping
full of
skin
dripping,
things, yeah.
dripping blood full of venom. Like,
Yeah.
Or I can carry him. Do you want me to carry these for you?
I was like somewhere that we don't have to physically handle them all the time. Like, you notice that his hands like really heavily wrapped up and shit. Like he's got like heavy gloves on.
I mean, if I could just like drink it and maybe we could get it back
Nah,
later.
this is their poison. This will kill you.
All right, so I could like drink it really fast. What do you?
All right, that's we got like a bag of holding or something.
We don't have a bag of
No,
holding.
you don't
What is that?
currently have anything that good. Other, you might
I mean,
need
of course.
All right,
you know,
he
All I
would
got
try
is a ring
to
of
press
purple.
them as best as he could, so
Yeah.
he'd tie off the tops. And he knows how. I would assume that here. Let's look. I gotta see. What I got here. 'Cause he is still a hunter, so he knows how to transport stuff like this.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
gotta
what
see
you
if
could
I
do-
have. What I could.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of that you might find.
I mean,
kind
let's
of
look
useful
around.
is
Maybe we'll
use the
find
other
something.
animals and like, put it there for storage for right now, and then before you would have to figure something out.
Yeah, I don't have anything directly on me right now. Like, the best I could do is hang it off my belt.
I mean, down here, there's like some crates and barrels and this sack or something. Maybe you can find something in this stuff down here.
Yeah.
Could you fix one of them barrels?
I don't know. It depends on how broken it is. Well, actually, I can't. Not on this character. That's the other
Or I
character.
could like break it again.
You can break it. Yep. We'll say we'll kind of keep it there. The fight is over. You all get 2,500 XP for this whole thing.
Ooh, let's go.
Whoa!
For a couple of reasons. So that's quite a good jump.
You said 2,500.
2.5k. Yes.
Cool.
Oh.
And
Well, does somebody want to look around the rest of the place to make sure there's nothing else here? No other threats?
That's kind of what I was going to say. Sherwin knows
Yeah.
that his wife's visage is only going to be around for 10 minutes.
a little
So
bit longer, yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
so as like if they're fiddling with a tooth, like cool. Sherwin's
just gonna go.
Sherwin's going. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go
Sure.
with you
That makes
to
sense.
kind of glance around because I just want to make sure if we're gonna have to spend a day here learning to communicate with this creature,
Whoa.
then
Something
I need to
happened.
stay first.
Yeah. Sure, when you just walk around and figure out where, like, get a bit of an idea of the whole area. It looks empty as far as you can tell. At least, you're welcome to just walk around here. You get pretty good passive perception, so you think just from listening intently, you hear just the lava pools that are everywhere. They make some kind of sound, but
Okay.
So
that's pretty much it. No other big sounds.
I do have light cast on myself, so do I?
Oh, yeah.
Like what's
You can
down
totally.
there?
I'll just add a bit of light over there. Let me put some light down. How about I got a torch here somewhere? Yeah.
So
That's
happened. Now it
That's
says my
actually where
character's
from. When he went down here.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
kind
this
of what
was
I
the
was trying
body.
to figure out.
Yeah.
So something happened. I lost track of my XP. Now it says that I have like 500 XP.
You
total.
set
interesting.
XP instead of add XP.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
no, I've never
possible.
hit set XP.
Well,
I don't know.
it's there.
You can kind of probably like Shuren and Thorin should be around the same amount that you should be.
I'm
I
at
think I had like 100 more than like.
Yeah.
He
So you
just
can just-
recently gained more XP than me, so but well, I'll just.
Yeah, it should be kind of balancing out, I think.
I'm
Like
at
the last time I checked, you were
12,399.
Yeah.
At
So just set it at that.
11,299. Whoa.
I have
Nice.
12,759.
Yep. You're the one that's learning. Yep.
Because I'm a nerd.
Dude, I love it. Dude.
You are.
My
But you
favorite
might
one, dude.
come in really useful here.
Big
Because
time.
right now you have a communication problem.
And
I
that was
just thought-
after you added the 2,500.
Yes. Yeah.
also
Whoa. What
wanna
do you think
study
we
this
are,
ball
bro?
right here.
I'm just making
Just
sure.
kidding.
Look here. I'm stoned and characters like butchered that up. We are so close to the next level.
You're getting there. You're getting there. Yeah.
I haven't
And I
even
think
looked at what I'm doing.
if you manage to get through this task specifically, I would assume that you will get to the next level. That's the plan,
Let's go.
so to speak.
Let's go.
Peek behind the DM screen, guys.
You don't know like
Look at that.
how like what the end of this is yet, so that's kind of the problem why planning on your part is kind of hard. But yeah, the idea is this is one of the like important tasks to try to complete. So if you manage to do it, you're probably gonna level up.
So for the rest of this day, like because we just took a nap, like a big long rest nap,
There's still a lot
and
of
came
time
down here.
still.
Yeah. Are we planning on just like posting up so Soren can try
Talk to
to
Fireworm.
yeah, talk to this
Yeah, I
this
mean,
fire creature?
I'm
It
down.
takes a full day, so I would recommend like checking upstairs, make sure everything's cleaned out. There's no more guys. Anything that maybe checking on the cart and the horses, that kind of stuff. Just get everything settled so that we can spend a day hanging out in the Smith.
Well, you'd have to do Tiny Hut again to do the elevator.
I could do that, yeah. I'll ride with you guys up there, like we get everything done, and then ride back down.
Alrighty.
Unless Esther wants
You
to climb
just
up the
plan
hole.
that stuff. I'll leave you to it.
Yeah.
I'll
You
leave
gotta
this
go.
stuff open,
I gotta go to bed
and
too.
I'll hear what you came up with next time. I guess.
Sweet.
Thank you so much.
Hey,
That
nice
was
job. Thank you, Archie.
Interesting.
Hell yeah.
Thank you very
Good
much.
session.
Thanks.
That was a lot of
for-
fun. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Good job.
And see you next week, I hope.
All right. You too.
Hey,
Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. We appreciate you. We love all of your support. Big shout out to Starsky coming through with those subs. You already know we appreciate it. If you haven't already, come hang out with us on the Discord. If you really love what we do and want to keep supporting what we're doing, the Patreon is open. We got some cool stuff coming in the works, so make sure you follow us over on YouTube. And you guys have a great rest of your night, and we will see y'all next time.